Okay, so you guys, you're in for such an awesome treat today, and I'm so honored for you to to spend some time with Joni. And we were talking recently, and we were talking just about like what we're all doing in our mastermind and the run to executive. And Joni said it's really about creating consultants, and I'd love to talk to your team about this. And so we're so blessed that she wanted to come and talk to all of you. Joni is the 30th millionaire in Isagenix. Think about that.
I'm old.
She's a forerunner. She saw something in this company and in these products and in this opportunity. She had the vision to see it. And she went on and she got to work, and she was the 30th millionaire. Think of all she's seen since then. We're well past 400 millionaires. She has watched this company grow, but she also, Joni, it runs the biggest team in all of Isagenix. It started with Joni. And so we're also blessed to have her here. She is an 8-star, which means she makes a lot of dough on a regular basis. She's a 15-star crystal executive, which means she's helped 15 people reach executive that are her personally enrolled. But she's also helped so many people, including me and so many others, countless others, catch the vision and step into our future with Isagenix. So it's really such a blessing to have her here. She's my first mentor. She is still my mentor. I learn from her every day. I feel so blessed to call her not only my mentor, but also my friend. And I love her so much. And I just want you to know, she did Deb's training, and there was something that happened in Deb's training, something that Joni was seeking energetically. And her business is absolutely mind-blowingly on fire right now. So not only did she run ahead of all of us and stay through that process and create a lot of leaders, but now she's also like running right along with us and creating such a masterful next chapter. So current, we're blessed. I'm excited. Over to you, Joni.
Well, I don't know if I want to do anything. I just feel so good about myself now. Anyway, so this is my deal with, if you guys can put your pictures on, that's okay. I mean, if you want to put your pretty pictures on, but if you want to be raw and real, I love it when I can see active human beings. I love it. So if you can open your camera, I love you for that, because I love it. I do, because then I feel like we're really together. And so, and I have makeup on and you might not, and that always makes me feel good too. No, I'm just kidding. So, but the thing is, I just want you to really participate. I was talking to Lynn about something else, and and when you connect with people, you're just talking and stuff. And I said, well, let me get on the call. I don't want to hear your voice all the time, So I was being funny with her, but she really took it real. So the thing is, when we're talking, everybody is trying to do their best. Every leader is trying to do their best. If they push you and ouches or whatever, just know they're trying to do their best. They're trying to remember what you told them when you first came in, or however you first met them. They're remembering that. So if sometimes they can be, I had a leader call me and said, you need to up-level your leadership. And I thought, ouch. I did not like that, but the bottom line was, she was really true. She didn't know how true she was, but it was like, and I'll get to all the points we're supposed to cover, but I just need to do this first. I want you to know that when I came in, I didn't look left or right. I didn't have all the answers, but I knew how to build. I knew how to share. I knew how to sign people up. I knew how to, then you stop using the word sign people up. Then you talk about setting them up with their own wholesale account. It's like we just kind of bended to everything that everybody had, the sensitivities that they had. But if you remember just to be you, you will be unstoppable. You are what you bring to the party. You are the gift that's been given to Isagenix. Isagenix is our company. It's my company. I don't want you to be a jerk either. I mean, I want you to be good, honest, hardworking, powerful you. That's all I want. We will learn different things that we go, you know what? I like how she said that. I like how he did that. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to put it in my verbiage. I'm going to use that because it's, it makes you feel connected. You like it. That is a beautiful gift about this profession. We get to do that. So I wanted to just tell you some little things tonight about how you, I was telling somebody today, it was on another call, that it's like, if it was just mechanical, if we just had to do it by the systems and set up the systems and do it all, there wouldn't be this profession, because it takes all of us. It takes a human being. It takes a personality. It takes love, care, strength. It takes all that. So you really can't get rid of that part of it. And a lot of people try to make it be faster, make it be this or make it be that. But it really is, that's the beautiful part of this profession, is you. It's what you are bringing to the party. And so I would tell people at the end of every call, I'd say, okay, tomorrow morning, you write down 5 things that you love about you. Every morning, start that out. 5 things that you love about you. What do you bring to the party? And I love lots of things about me. So it wasn't hard for no. But I mean, really, I do love lots of things about me. I love lots of things about people I get to know. I can see things. If people would give me 10 minutes of their life, I can help them craft a story. It just comes to me. It just comes to me for that thing. And so they have to have that posture. When you're doing your business, you have to have that beautiful belief and posture. In the 5 areas, you guys have heard all these things. You have incredible mentors that don't look left or right, that keep the course, that have that vision. They are so incredible. Blows my mind. Really, it does. So I'm just going to, I had a real hang up with the fact that I'm a high school graduate. I did have a year of junior college, I will say that, but bottom line is I had a hang up about the fact that I came from a small town, small thoughts, small mind, but really and truly now I embrace it, because that was me. That was who I am. That's what gave me my gifts. So when you are looking at building your business, whether you're new, whether you've been here 10 years, whether you've been here 15 years, I've been here 18 years, and I keep everything fresh. Fresh. I like fresh bread. I like fresh stuff. I like fresh flowers. I like that. I think my collagen is fresh. I think my shakes are fresh. I love everything. So just that kind of passion and enthusiasm is everything. Do I know every bloody ingredient in stuff? No. Do I want to? No. Do I listen really good when people teach me from the stage, or they teach me from a call, and you've got people that are really highly educated, really kind of into that stuff? Do I listen? Yes. Because why? It builds my belief. And if my belief is strong, you don't want your belief to just be strong. You want your belief to be overflowing, not obnoxious, which I kind of might get tonight because I'm tired. But the thing is, you just want it to be so overflowing that you're able to give it to somebody with ease. You're able to give your belief through, I call the way I work is quiet thunder. I mean, not really that usually that loud or, that kind of stuff, but I'm solid. I'm really solid in my belief in everything. And I think all of that comes with doing the do. And so the 5 areas of belief that you must be solid in is product. Like I said, not about being able to spew out the ingredients. It's about making few common statements about it. Our company goes above and beyond when it comes to our ingredients. They're stellar. When it comes to having things checked, that they will give out the same amount of power in every bite, every sip, everything, our company goes above and beyond. They have people that go over it and test it, do all those things above and beyond. They just go above and beyond. Our products are not only incredible nutrition, they're absorbable nutrition. They're stellar products. They work. You don't sell 40 million bottles of collagen in 12 months and turn around and sell 200 million bottles in 16. If it didn't work. And so just silent little, not silent, but quiet, strong statements. Do I remember every berry that's I can't even say the berry that's in the collagen. I stumbled on that the other day. It was some goji berry and some acerola. I mean, I didn't know how to say it. So I just, whatever. The thing is, But I said, that's where the sugar comes from. So don't get freaked out when people are picking. I go, well, do they do that when they go out to eat? Wait a minute. Hey, doc, I'm at so-and-so's. Can I have a number 5? They do not do that. Nobody does that. So just let that roll off your back. Those are people that are fearful, not quite ready there. And just say, you know what? If you're not ready, I thought you would be because I know this about you. Boom, 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 boom. Don't hit them where they feel guilty. We don't want them to feel guilty. You just want to do it with an empowerment again. I thought you would be because this is why. Boom, 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 boom. You are amazing. You are this. And so when you do that, then they go, okay, and so it just makes it simple. So we know the products. We know our company is wonderful. Couple statements about that and you're solid. You don't have to go back into the whole history of it. We're always writing new stories, right? So we just talk about the work ethic. I always talk about the work ethic of our owners. They're still here. They love this. They came out of retirement to make a difference. And oh my God, what a difference they've made. Then you talk about the profession of network marketing. The profession, the myths, the whatever people have about it. Say, if they ask you, if they get weirded out about something, just go through it and just say, well, what is it weird you out? The fact there's more millionaires here than any industry. The fact that 82% of the women in the network marketing, 82% of the millionaires in the industry are women. 86% of the millionaires in the United States do it through network marketing or direct sales. Women. That's kind of a clue, just kind of drop little things like that. I love numbers. Numbers make me have belief because numbers don't lie. So that's the network. And say, my biggest fear of network marketing, this is my biggest fear. I'm telling you guys this, you don't have to, I'm just telling you this. And it's been this way for a while. If people don't say yes on they take seven things to touch, 7 touches to make somebody buy. Well, never been 7 for me, but 7 touches in the world of marketing or whatever, then they buy. All these tests people do. And I say well, if that's going to happen, you know what I feel sorry about? Somebody probably already told them about Isagenix. Then they see somebody get successful. And then they think, oh, maybe I really should take a look. And the next person is just this hyper crazy person who just really gets someone to buy. They don't even know what company they're in. They don't know what they've got a hold of. And that company might die in 2 years. Breaks my heart because then they're justified, right? All the negative feelings they have. In this profession, it doesn't cost you very low overhead, right? You buy your product. Well, that's what happens when companies aren't really full of integrity. They can make a killing in the first 2 years because it's something new, shiny ball, everybody, and so they go take a look, but they're not real. They're not seeded with people that have smart heart and money. Got to have deep pockets when you're going to take a company to the top for the long term. And so that's my biggest fear is that they'll finally say yes, but it might not be with us. But the ones who do say yes to Isagenix, I feel like telling them, oh, they are so lucky, because they got in with something wonderful. And so the third one or the fourth one, that's product, company, industry, and our compensation plan. The basic thing about our compensation plan is the only way that you can be successful is if you help other people be successful. And if we really lived that motto and build our business accordingly, that is, what else do you say? I mean, and they remember, the points when the points are adding up and you're staying an active consultant or active, just even your position's active. You're staying active every month. You're doing it every 28 days. 28 days makes your money faster. Just remember that 28 days on subscription makes you money faster, and it helps you help other people make money sooner. So just remember that. It can happen with 29 days, but you still have to monitor it. But if you put it at 28, you never have to look at it. Okay, so and lots of times people are busy, life gets crazy. So 28 days. Okay, so then with our compensation structure, there's a whole call could be done on that for just little tips and things that help you. But it's the beauty is if you stay active, you never lose any points. And points are money, right? We get paid on points. And so you have a big leg. Well, go cry to somebody who cares if you're whining because your other one isn't growing. If you have one leg that's bigger than the other, woo, that's awesome, because we're a 1/3, 2/3 binary. You want one leg bigger. It's not a 50-50, it's 1/3, 2/3. So you want it to be heavy. And I get to say these things because she probably would say them, but I will say them anyway, because I can be bossy and I don't know if she ever, okay. So here the thing is, if you want to participate in success, you need to partake. If you have a big heavy leg and you haven't given anything to that leg in a while, shame on you, unless she's given you permission. Because that's on somebody's back. Somebody might be one person, the only person putting on that right leg. So you want to partake in that. And so I just want to say, think about that. When you wake up in the morning and you look at your business, look at the bottom of your right, look at the bottom of your left. If you are way tipsy-turvy, that kind of stuff, then I want you to build your left right now. You go build your left and get yourself a money story. I get that. But once in a while, if you have someone maybe that might know somebody on that right side, or you just want to be a good leader and you want to share and help, then do it. Okay. And if somebody's running, so Lynn, this would be your responsibility. If you've got somebody on the right who's going to start running and start really building, or left, whatever leg it is, you need to go to the people above and say, hey, we got somebody who's going to run with us. If you haven't gotten yourself to a paid as executive, now would be the time, because the energy from the people building are going to be able to support the person you put over there, which again frees you more time to work on your other leg. So if that's too confusing, I'm going to get off that now. So the last thing on your 5 beliefs is the wild card. Julie, stop that yawning. I'm just teasing. Okay, so the wild card is you. It's you. What do you bring to the party? Where's your belief? Where are you there? Because to really make good money, and I mean, if people are talking $50,000, $54,000 a month, that's max out. If you really want to make $54,000 a month, then you got to give it $54,000 a month energy. Okay. If you want to make $5,000 a month residual, which is powerful. You want to work with your friends, have fun with your friends, laugh with your friends, have excitement, have disappointments, have all of it. Then you either build your business or you put $1.2 million in the bank and then find a bank to pay you 5% interest. Then you'll make $5,000 a month. So what's easier? Playing with us in the wellness industry, in the beauty industry, and being able to be you? That would be fun. Okay. So those are the 5 beliefs. So here's just some verbiage on consultants. How many of you are a consultant? That means you have a minimum of 1 on your right, 1 on your left. Hands in the air. Who's consultant? Okay, that means you're getting paid, right? Awesome. Then you want to teach everybody how to order smart. Ordering smart is called, in my book, is called a consultant. Whether they're going to build big or little, or they're worried, they're fearful, they have all those learning curves to go through, you want to teach them how to have a consultant pod. It could be their spouse on one side, could be another family member on the other. They keep their points at a minimum of 100 plus. And then, between a husband and wife, if we're really using the product, we can use 2 positions or more. We know we do, And so we just kind of walk them into that space. And then if they're doing all the 28 days, makes you more money faster, they're making $54 every 3 months, whether they want to or not. They're getting a rebate. Okay. Because the team leg's going to grow a little heavier. So they'll probably get 600 on one side and 3 months of this one doing 100, but really won't take that long. It's really 6 weeks every 6 weeks I get paid, because the person who has their spot, their 100 is going to drop to that that minor volume. And so they'll only need to, get another 100. And the second time it comes around, they'll get paid. So we're just going to help them get rebates. That's called ordering smart. And that's called loving your people, to take the time to help them to see that. Okay. So we are a creator of results. That's what we are. What do? Well, I help people create results. Could be money results, could be facial results, could be weight loss results, could be whatever. We're creator of results. We are warriors of the heart. Those are verbiages that I like to use. Let's see, my other thing. Okay, I listened to another guy on a call. Funny. He goes, we are making walkaway legacy income. Giddy up, let's go. I love that. That was so cute. Anyway, but he was fun. He knew he practiced. Remember how Kathy said on her talk, practice. A lot of people don't do it. I don't. Well, I'm going to start being better, because I have really great thoughts in my heads, but they come and they go. I'm in my head. Just only one. They come and they go. It can be fleeting. But I just know right now so many facts, and I know that Lynn and Mark have them, right there for you, why now is so important. I almost feel like it's always important, because I know where I lived in a world of hurt financially, and all of you probably know our story, but I'm going to give you a little taste of it. I'm going to be 65 this year. Woo, Medicare. But the thing is, I'm from a small town. I was born and raised in Shelton, Washington, and my grandpa and my grandma and everybody there and stuff. And my grandpa worked at a local sawmill called Simpson Timber Company. And my husband's dad worked down there for 40 years. My grandpa worked there for 50. Todd and I both went to work there after, the stint at college, and then came home. We both got a job at the mill, and we were making $10.75 an hour. And that was back in 1978. That was big money. Okay. And we were both working there. Then we got married, then I got pregnant, and then I got to leave, and he stayed there, because that's what husbands did, right? My dad was a bricklayer. My mom raised 6 kids, and that was my world. And my world was good because we were happy and had love and had 3 healthy, beautiful boys. And I really thought I'd have a girl. I came from 5 girls, but really had just 3 boys, and it ended up perfect. But we used our credit cards. We paid the minimum. We just didn't know. I thought retirement was Social Security. Really, that's my world. That was the world I lived in. And so my dad hated teachers. He thought they were scumbags because they got 3 months off, and some of them would try to build fireplaces, and they all fall. He'd have to repair them all. I just want you to know that was my world. So Isagenix, or residual income, was really foreign, but I knew how to help people. I knew how to love them. I knew how to get them product, because I always want to save people money. I'm a big bang for your buck kind of girl. But I'll tell you, in the 18 years that I've been with this company, the gifts that have been given me, I've had more recognition than I'll ever need in my entire life. I've been blessed with a beautiful income. I'm tired, but it could make me cry too. And I think to myself, the people that I have met in this industry, if anybody put me up toe to toe with anybody, and I mean anybody, I wouldn't be afraid of anything. Nothing. Not one question that would come to me, not anything. Not any money thing. I've seen people do stuff that I don't like, but shame on people. Sometimes they get greedy. And so I don't like that. I don't like people who tell whoppers, big fat liar, pants on fire. I don't like that. And so those are the things that I don't want. You don't want them either. You want people who absolutely, genuinely want your success. That's the only way that you can be successful. I made $600 and some thousand, I think was and before I said that, I had to go like this, because I was very embarrassed that people would think I was being a braggart. I really had a hard time with that, because we went from under $4,000 a year to over that in a month. that was pretty scary. I did not personally grow fast enough. Very difficult. That was very difficult. And then things happened. Things happen in this business too, just like any of them. We had somebody look at a shiny ball in somebody else's team, and you just silly, goofy, dumb things like that. But I held my head high, always. And now I'm going to be blessed with probably creating another biggest team in the company. I'm blessed. But you know what? I was ready. I always keep myself in the know. I always keep myself a fresh leader. I know what's going on. I know the hum of my people. I know the hum of the company. I know these things because I put myself out there. And you guys are doing the same thing. Look what you've done. You went on an event weekend that is time consuming, bloody. I get that, and I was going to be there, but unfortunately, my husband had a torn retina and an incredibly hard surgery, 3.5 hours. And I mean, you should see his eye. It's like, and I've had to put drops in. I know it sounds, I had to put drops, but you know what? To put drops in an eye that is so, I mean, I could not look at it. It almost made me sick. The inside of it, the outside was just really hard. But we do what we need to do, right? Because we're good people. We just do what we need to do. And so you guys are doing what you need to do because you're building a residual income for your family or for yourself or changing what's happening. And one time I went to a personal growth thing. Like I said, I don't like them very much, but I've done well. But from them is we had to say 6 words that described ourselves. And I heard Deb say something about that crabs. That's what I did. I drew a bucket of crabs and I said, I'm the one that got out. Because you live in a small town. Everybody thought I was weird doing network marketing. I mean, I'd never been to a Tupperware party. I didn't really know, that kind of stuff. And it's like, but my family would have been just fine if I'd have got a job at Walmart or got a job at Safeway. I mean, the only store in my town to buy brand new underwear, this is the only way I could describe it, to buy brand new underwear was Walmart. We didn't have any other stores. I mean, you had to drive about 45 minutes to get somewhere. So I just kind of get that in perspective for people. So I look at that and say, no, I didn't have a big circle of influence. I had people that I knew, but I was over 300 pounds when I started Isagenix. My hair was just dying. And I'll just, so, that wasn't easy, wasn't the little cute little blondes about cross stage, But the thing is, I was real and people could relate. So that is what you need to do with your story, but you have to have posture. It's not a if you do, you need to, because you need to love it enough that it overflows all over you. And that's how I feel now. So have you ever been a place where you felt like you knew too much? You couldn't keep your mouth shut because you had a responsibility? Kind of how I feel with Isagenix. We have a responsibility. If you think Todd and I are the only ones that live like that, you're crazy. There's a whole lot of people who work really hard. And now what I see happening is there are people that have made a tremendous amount of income in different industries that are now looking, how could they blend what they've worked for their life, the credibility that they have created in their circle of influence, how can they bring people together that they already have a relationship with and say, let's go build some residual income. Let's do this together. Let's bring people in, and not just bring people that have a certain amount of wealth. I'm not just those, bring people you want to bless, bring people that you want to mentor, people that you want to empower. And you will be rewarded for that. You will earn money. And I like people to be able to say, yes, it's about the money. It's definitely about the money. I know everybody wants to put pretty bows and roses and flowers around it and not say it. But I didn't like that, because what about the woman sitting in the back row who absolutely needs to build her business to pay her mortgage, to pay her car payment? I don't want her to feel bad at all. I want her to feel like she's a smart cookie. And so that's where we bring that all together and do that. So if you really look at your business, we teach people to become consultants. They're on subscription for life. You fall in love with 100 BV. I don't care what it is. You fall in love with 100 BV of good products, something that's going to give you a good story, or maybe you've gotten your story and you just want to maintain looking absolutely gorgeous. you know, do whatever it takes, do what you think, but just teach people, do that 5 levels deep, get 5 people and go 5 levels deep, and then do it again. We can only work with 5 runners. Not everybody's going to be a runner. And maybe some people can work with more than 5 runners, but I think that would be pretty exhausting. But 5 on your right, 5 on your left. And if everybody quit but 2, and those 2 saw your vision, you actually could make $702,000 a year. So if that would be something you could live with, you know, I don't know, might not be enough, but you know, you could do that $54,000, $10 a month. If you could do that, I think you have a shot. And so order smart, be good to your people. Don't get wrapped up in the poor pity me stories. I don't do that. I do it one time. I'll go down that path with you one time, but not again. And then you will bond and build relationships with people. And if you're taking that leadership role, you just need to continue to empower, push them to see their strengths, to see where they shine, because we do. I'm always looking for the good. I mean, I see both. I mean, I'm very, I don't know why it is about me, but if I'm looking at somebody, I'm thinking, it's really not a good look for her. Somebody should have told her. I'm that kind of girl. I'm the one that would be, I know it's like, if I even have the right to say that, I mean, good Lord, I do not have that right to say it, but I'm thinking it, so, but I love it when I see somebody push themselves out. Maybe they didn't do a, super professional job, but they have given their heart and they've talked. I love that. I really love it. I did a couple Zoom calls today and the girls lit me up. One's 35, one's 33. I'm thinking that's pretty darn young to really understand the power of residual income and to want to have a passive income. All your upfront money, all your bonuses, that's active income. You worked darn hard for that and you deserve every bit of it. So we don't want to leave anything on the table. When you're recruiting somebody, you better have enough people in the hopper. You're doing 2 in a week, Monday through Sunday. Everybody's getting a double PIB. You're making everybody money. You're not just making them money, you're making you money, you're making everybody money. And that's what you want to teach your team. And even if it gets down to the wire, I say it, if it gets down to the wire and you're going for a rank advancement, you got one spot you can't fill, go find Aunt Bertha, get her information and put her in. Ship the product back to yourself, get that goal met, because that means a lot. Somebody can use the extra product. Call me, I'll do it. So, just do those things that make it a win. Everybody needs a win. And this comp plan needs to be kept as simple as possible. Remember, we're giving them a slice of apple. We're not shoving the apple in their mouth. We'll give them a slice. They got to know your why. They want to know your why. So tell them your why. Paint that vision for them. That is huge. Paint that vision and paint them into the picture with you. That would be my advice. Those are just some things. I don't know, Lynn, I don't even know if I covered everything that we talked about. I kind of got a little passionate.
You did amazing, Joni. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Joni, there's so many great things that you said in this call, like quiet thunder. Mm-hmm. Don't look left or right. Mm-hmm. Have belief in the 5 key areas: product, company, comp plan, network marketing, and yourself. That we're warriors of the heart. Walk away, legacy, income. Practice. Keep yourself fresh. I was a bucket of crabs and I'm the one who got out. I think the same way, like even on Wall Street, I'm the one who got out.
Yep.
Well, we're the ones who both got out, but active income for our bonuses, a great way to refer to it. That's active versus passive, or active versus residual income. Mm-hmm. 5 people going 5 levels deep, right? Will set you free, right? Wow. Fall in love with 100 BV, order smart. Just so many things. It's such an amazing, I love getting your wisdom. And Joni, when you say, I've heard this before and people have asked me this question, why 5 people? Like, why is the number, you can only work with 5 people at a time?
Well, they said that a lot. Kathy says it a lot, but this is how I look at it. Okay, that's what she's talking about. You get 3 on one side and 2 on the other and drive them deep. That'll max you out. That'll max out your plan. And so, and it might have to go more than 5 layers deep, but if everybody's doing their 100 BV, that's what's so crazy. If people were just listen to get in, fall in love with 100 BV, make themselves, order smart, make themselves a consultant. But if everybody you talk to did that, maybe they didn't drive for executive, maybe they didn't, but they always ordered their product. And when they shared it, they always shared it like a consultant. Everybody would win, not just a few people. Everybody's going to make money, but to win, I mean, if you want to, go to the top, max out, whatever, max out's 13,500 a week, everybody would. And so, and I think Jim Coover explains it like an insurance plan. Everybody pays their premium, but not everybody files a claim. And so, if you had everybody doing that, it'd be pretty incredible. So, but I just listened to your notes and I'm thinking, good Lord, can you give me a copy of the notes? No. I'm just kidding. And some of that was plagiarism. The Warriors of the Heart was the legacy, walk away legacy money. Those are people that I listened to. That one was Joel, one was Sloan, and I think the rest are mine, but I can't remember now. But anyway, I just think that the fact that you guys put your energy and time on another call after you're on all weekend, I'm just like, I'm very impressed.
Joni, can I ask you one more question? I know, and I already know the answer, but I think it'll be really helpful for everyone on this call to hear it. Can you talk a little bit about the hard times in business,
Oh, yeah.
in your build? Because I think there are a lot of people on this call, and I mean, I'm so proud of everyone who has made the decision, who went to ICANN and who will watch the recordings, anyone that couldn't over the weekend because life happens, but the ones who are really taking a dive into working on themselves. I mean, we all go through hard times. Mm-hmm. And any business, anything you do in life, there's going to be ups and downs. But could you talk about your journey? Because I think it would help so many people.
Yes. But before I do,
okay.
I want to say one thing so I don't forget it. Because
okay.
When you were talking about Wall Street, I have plagiarized Mark to the hilt when he has said that somebody says, I can't believe you're doing network marketing. And Mark goes, me either. I can't believe it took me so long. Yeah. I love that. So good. So good. Okay. So 18 years. And you ask yourself, do you think it's been a ride to the top? Just easy peasy? No, it wasn't. In the beginning, it ran so fast, I lost my voice. I used to love to sing, but I talk so much. I think it's what hurt my voice, my vocal cords. That's one sadness I have. So, but I was trying to help everybody. Like people say, oh, I have office hours. Well, my office hours was whenever my phone rang. I answered it because you know why I did that? I wasn't desperate. I mean, to build my business, I guess I was, but the thing in the beginning, but it was like, what if they are wanting to call somebody and say, oh, I just enrolled somebody, and they want to share that joy with somebody. They got to tell somebody they want to do that. I want to be there for them. I mean, if they were, or I can't find this, I gotta know where this is. Where is this? And so I could help them. I always said I needed to be in the know. I wanted to be in the know for my people. Me too, but I mean, for them. I didn't want to. Now, even all these years later, I pretty much answer my phone. Don't abuse it. I pretty much answer my phone all the time because I still feel that way. And so, yes, I know you have to have, shut down time. I get that, but just, either text, say, I'll call you tomorrow, or just let them know, and that was very important to me. So in my build, I created relationships with people. And when you create relationships with people, you want to be there. You want to give them what you can. And the business got so crazy for me, and really it was a new duck for me. So I was learning all the time and trying to stay with really good posture, not having all the background noise of you're kind of from like podunk, you're not gonna be able to do this, and that coming through, and then other people saying, my family network marketing, it's all the chatter that goes on. So if I can tell you, one of the things is you need to protect your mind. You need to know what you're doing right now is probably the best choice of many things you'll do in your life. And it's network marketing. It's not net dilly dally. It's not network maybe, or not network sometimes. It's network marketing. And that's why I appreciate when I see people's work ethic. I know what goes behind that. So I'm incredibly proud of all of you, what you're doing, but it will bless you. Keep yourself in the know. No more negative chatter. You are amazing what you bring to the table. And for my business, I'll tell you, I can't even remember. I don't remember all the income, but it went like 34,000. And that's why you don't publicly put this, because I'd probably get in trouble. And if I get in trouble from one of you guys, I would not be happy. So I made 34,000 my first 9 months. And we made about 38,000. Just so, do you think that we weren't just like hip hopping all over the place? Oh my God, this is so, of course we were. But I was working so fast, I didn't even realize when I hit 600,000 one year. I went 34, 66, 123, 3 something, then 340 something. I was like 2 years real close. And then it jumped up to 449. And then I hit 6 or whatever. And I look back now and I go, I don't remember those years. I don't remember that, and then we just kind of hung there for a while. Then, needless to say, I come from a very dysfunctional family. So my husband wanted to pick me up out of there and move me. That was really difficult for me. I lived 58 years in the same town. Everybody was there. You don't just get up and move. Well, we did. That was challenging, and then I had 4 years where in my family, has to come out because it's, you want to tell the business. So in 4 years, or in 1 year, I had 9 months, I had 4 family members pass away. 2 of them ended up living with me. My mom was already living with me, but it was my father-in-law died the day before my son's wedding. And we took care of all of that, all the funeral, everything. And I just kind of went into robotic mode. And then it was my mom had moved in a year prior to that. And then she got sick, and my granddaughter was born on the day that my mom had her second stroke and passed away 6 days later. My sister was in the hospital the following month and was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And she asked if she'd come live with me. I said, yes. She stayed there till March. So it was just trauma. And I just kept doing it, family, funeral. It was just and my business stayed beautiful. I got paid every week. And I thought, oh my God, this is what this is. This is what this is. And so I'm not trying to be doom and gloomy, guys. I'm not. That was a really, really, really hard time for me. And then I got cancer. And I'm thinking, how the heck do I get cancer when I'm taking all this nutritional crap? That's what I said. And it was like, but it was stress. And I had it, but I was really fortunate. And with the guys, it was my uterine. So anyway, but there's 3 layers, and it was all, the inside layer was all bad. And then the second layer was half, and the third layer was not touched. And so I was blessed that I didn't have to do any of that stuff. I just had to have surgery, which was no fun. So my business is still okay. And then I saw it not be okay. And I thought, oh, I don't like that, because what had happened, my business grew so fast. Leaders that I didn't really have a relationship with, a lot younger than me, all my insides up, a lot prettier, just all that stuff. They were their own leaders, and I didn't really know where I fit in. And so that happened. And so I didn't. And then technology, all that stuff, all that stuff kind of came around. And so I just kind of said, well, I'm here, somebody needs me, but, and then I had that girl, I did a Deb's training. I didn't really know why I did it. I really don't. I just thought, and then the first day I was kind of like, and then I was in. And I thought, oh my gosh, everybody needs to do this. I forgot. I used to have her do trainings after the Isagenix universities. We'd be at the Isagenix University, so I could feel all my people were getting educated by the best. And then we'd go in there so they could actually go home and maybe do something. And so then I had this girl call me up who we've kind of been, heads before. And She says, you need to up-level your leadership. And I thought, I really don't want to do anything. I thought that, well, she's probably right. And so anyway, I just started feeling it. I don't know how I just started feeling it, but this is the deal. This is the secret. You need to be ready. You need to hold your head up high. If your cycles go backwards or forwards or whatever, hold your head up high, because you know what? Wherever you have cycled the biggest, you're going to get that and more if you stay focused and in the game. And that's what's happened to me. I got a runaway train happening right now. Really, I'm whining because I'm thinking, oh my God, how do I touch all these people? I don't have the system in place yet, but we're putting one in place to do fun stuff, to connect with people. Remember, if you just have systems and people don't connect with people, it doesn't work. That's why we have the industry. That's why we have it. And so that's what's happening right now. And this is somebody that is from a completely different industry, coming in, has a great circle of influence, and she's really teaching this, how to create residual income. I cut this out of one of our old magazines before. It's my cheat sheet. I love it because it's like, is it easier to put $2.4 million in the bank at 5% interest, which we know we'll never get anywhere right now, to create $10,000 a month? Or would it be more advantageous to learn a different industry that's at the top of its game, with a company that's at the top of their game? They stay abreast, they grow, they evolve. And we have the beauty industry and the wellness industry. And we got our foot in both. It's like having a kid in a candy store. It's like, whoo. So those are the things that we have. So with my income, even when my income was not at its highest glory, or had gotten, I still made 10 times what we made a month. Let's see, we made 10 times a month what we used to make. So with that being said, I'm a very lucky girl. But you know what? I kind of made my luck. I kept myself ready, kept my head up, kept that up. And I was ready when luck came, because I absolutely told you. So anybody can ask me any question. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of any question, whether it be product, whether it be business. I'm not afraid of any of it. I'll go find the answer if I don't have it, and I'll tell them that. I don't really have to do that most time, but the thing is, that's what you guys want to do with your business. You don't need to know everything. You just have to have posture that you'll go find it. You got the best leaders in the company. They know everything. Go ask them. Ride them like a rented mule. That's what they're there for. So that's what you do. And set yourself up for calls. Say, Lynn, I got somebody that's beyond my pay grade. I got somebody beyond my pay grade. I want you to talk to them. She'll do that. What you want to do when you have people on calls, leaders on calls, say, I know this, I know this, I know that. And then the leader will take care of it. If you trust them, if they do a really bad job, don't ask them again. They're not your people. They're not the people that know your style. You want to try that. I know that people were afraid to ask me, probably because they didn't know if I'd be professional enough. But I'm real enough that I can kind of get past that a little bit. So I just, that's the only way I know how to be is me.
Wow.
And that's what you guys got to know. You are enough.
Joni, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. I mean, I'm so touched that you would be here today. I mean, on Friday, Todd had that really hard surgery. And he's had such a hard weekend taking care of him, and he's had such a hard weekend, and that she's here tonight for all of you. I mean, I'm so grateful, Joni, and I'm so grateful for your friendship. So you guys, everybody, cameras off. I mean, cameras on. Let her see you. So take off your video and let Joni see you, and let's thank her.
See, Todd?
Let her see your beautiful faces. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joni.
I'm so happy for you guys. You guys are wonderful. a great team.
Thank you, Joni. I mean, we're so grateful. That was a beautiful hour that we got to spend with you. We're so touched. So aren't we blessed, you guys? Let's all give
Yes.
You gotta
Thank
unhook
you.
them. You gotta unhook
The
them and
best.
go.
The
Oh,
best.
thank you. You
The
are
best.
Wanda, let Wanda do a prayer for Todd.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
did you guys see that picture of him?
yeah.
Yes,
It was
Wanda's a
nasty.
prayer warrior.
Yeah. Precious Heavenly Father, we do stop at this moment, just come before your throne of grace to just pray for Todd and just ask your special blessings on him as he heals from this past weekend surgery. We ask that Joni be encouraged. We ask that for you to give her the strength, Father, to care for him, and that we thank you in advance that this is just going to be a complete success in his recovery. So we thank you for overseeing them, provide for their every needs, and these things we ask in Jesus' name on this holy week, Lord Jesus. Amen.
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 Thank
Well,
you.
thank you very
Thank
much
you,
for that.
everyone. And
kindness.
thank you, Joni. I love you so much. And, she spent an hour with me on another call today. So she is in our direction 2 hours in a really, really busy time in her life. So I'm grateful for your leadership. I'm grateful for the greatness you've poured in to all of these people on this call and the wisdom. And I'm most grateful for your friendship, darling. So thank you very much. And love you, Joni.
Love you, Joni. That was amazing.
Oh, I want to hear all the good things that come from these people this week. Do not wait if you need to do another rank advancement. If you're getting double PIBs, I want you to I want all of us to know. Go out and get it. Go help 2 people. If they're in their 30s, they want to look like that when they're in their 50s. If they're in their 50s, they want to look like that when they're in their 70s. Go get 2 people on collagen. Everybody makes money. Everybody wins, and it's all good.
Thank you, Joni.
Beautiful.
Woohoo! Great. So many great Joni-isms on this call. I'm going to stop the